Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Georgie here, live from Allendale's trading floor. It is December 7th, 2010. We had some volatility here today as far as the grains. We did start off higher, and then we saw a lot of the market pick up on the fact that we could end up seeing China raise interest rates this weekend is what they're saying. So concerns of that had set the grains tumbling here. Corn ended up down 6.5 cents. Beans down about 3 in the nearby contracts. The deferred contracts were actually higher. We had wheat down about 8.25 cents. Something interesting here today in the wheat, you did have some spreading going on. Minneapolis wheat getting long, Minneapolis getting short. Chicago is what it seemed like. A lot of movement between the two, between those two markets. And, I'm not really surprised to see Chicago wheat finding a little bit of a setback here. Of course, there's been a lot of chatter out there on how bullish things have been with this wheat market. We do have this USDA report that's coming up here on Friday, and guys are expecting to see a little bit less ending stocks for corn, beans, and wheat, so may end up being a little friendly if we do see that. But we've already rallied $1.20 in Chicago wheat in the last 5 sessions. So you look at things, and here today we made our highs early. We did pull back, kind of a negative close there for that wheat. But we'll see if it catches any follow-through. That bullishness that surrounds this market still finding support at lower levels and may end up continuing to do that here going into that report there on Friday. Something else that's interesting today as well, crude oil was very strong early this morning. Currently right near its lows, down about 85 cents. It is $2.26 off of its highs that it made earlier today. It had a high of 90.76, ended up currently sitting right near that 88.34 area, and it's a big outside day down on a chart for that crude oil. So that's a negative move here for that crude that may end up finding some profit taken after a very strong run that we've seen over the last week. The dollar becoming supportive here today, up about 32 cents right now, and that's after being lower earlier this morning. But that news of China coming out, talking about potentially raising interest rates here this weekend, has sparked some life here in the dollar and has pushed it higher. So a lot of these markets that have been influenced by the dollar, continuing that. But now we're starting to see some profit after a decent run. The dollar has slid back here over the last few sessions, and commodities themselves have been working higher. Now we're seeing that relationship change. Dollar now up, and we're seeing commodities working a little bit easier. Another example of that today has been in the metals. Gold down $10 today. That's $26 off the highs. After making new highs early this morning, we've basically erased the move that we've seen all week and selling off $26 from that high, still sitting at right near some support here, though. So we'll need to see if it's going to end up breaking down below that. If the dollar's going to remain strong, we may see some more profit taken here in the metals. Silver right now is sitting about unchanged, but is $1 off of its highs that it made earlier this morning as well. Soft markets followed suit right along with everything else. Started strong today. Sugar was very strong, ending 60 points lower. Cotton was higher as well. That currently sits about unchanged, kind of confused in the direction that it's going as well, but use that dollar as an indicator over the next few sessions. Livestock, the meats were relatively weak, and actually fat cattle down $1.70 today. Feeders down $1.20. You had the hogs up about 15 cents. But as far as the meats, the biggest talk right now is that investors looking at taking profits, moving money to more riskier assets here. And I think it's also concern building that if this dollar continues to work higher, we may see profit taking here or may see the markets end up pulling back over the next few days as well. So keep that in mind. But we did hit some significant levels here today as far as the cattle, and we did end up quite a few off the high. So watch that over the next few sessions, see if we get any more liquidation like we had seen today. All this stuff here can be viewed on our research, so give us a call, 800-262-7538. Our website, allendale-inc.com. And if you are on our website right now, take a look at the upper part of that website. You can see our conference that's coming up and that's coming up January 21st and 22nd. We've got some great speakers that'll be there. Drew Lerner for weather. He's done a great job. Many of you guys may have seen him. He will be back again here this year. We've got a lot of guys from our company speaking, and it's a great way to kind of get you involved and get you thinking about your marketing here for next year as well. So I invite you guys to go ahead, sign up here today, get your seats reserved. And if you have questions or need any other information, feel free, give us a call. All of us are willing to help. The number, once again, 800-262-7538. Hope you had a great day today. Have a great rest of the week. Take care.